Masako's artistic triumph would take center stage. But yet, even as Arthur Shelton, the gallery owner, had been picking through the paintings in Masako's Bleecker Street studio, feverish rumors were spreading about Japanese subs in Hawaiian waters. Frenzied news commentators speculated that Japan intended to gobble up Pacific Islands just as they had Chinese ports and provinces. What would be next? San Francisco? By the time Shelton had actually mounted Masako's canvases on his bright white gallery walls, Japan's special envoy to Washington was making a public mockery of Roosevelt's efforts to forge a diplomatic solution. Oakley could only hope and pray that tonight's event wouldn't elicit any displays of Jap hatred from New York's high-strung art patrons. Masako finally turned away from the mirror, gathering the glowing silk between her small breasts and granting him the half-smile of the indulgent wife. "That's not what I meant, Robert. I know my homongi can double for an evening gown." Oakley left off efforts to knot his bow tie and injected his tone with more confidence than he felt. "Well, and, of course, your work transcends nationalistic fervor. This crowd knows that." Professorial again. Damn. No true art lover will think twice about the kimono. One corner of his wife's mouth lifted in a fleeting smile. He must have gotten it wrong again. "No, Robert. I'm asking if I have the right to wear this garment. Given how long I've lived in the West, Japanese people might consider it offensive, and others a cheap pose. You understand, don't you? Given that it looks as if I've turned my back on my native land." Oakley crossed the bedroom in long strides and cupped his wife's chin in one hand. "Do you want to wear the kimono?" She nodded, gray-black eyes questioning him silently. "Then wear it, darling. For me. I love you in it." "Oh, yes?" she replied, reaching up to release the crooked bow he'd made in his black tie. Her eyes glowed with mischief, with invitation, but he looked away. Oakley didn't know how he was going to make it through this gala shindig tonight. He felt sick as a dog. "Tell me the truth, Bob. Do you understand this modern art?" Oakley's friend, Dr. George Wright, tilted his head, pencil-thin mustache twitching. Arthur Shelton had positioned Masako's signature painting, Lion After the Kill, so anyone coming up the circular staircase into the large center room of the Shelton Gallery would encounter its vibrant images right off. Oakley studied the painting, trying to see it through his friend's eyes. A jagged outline in dark yellow contained, but barely, a lurid green circle and a swath of crimson that both radiated and dripped. Inked calligraphic figures danced down one side of the canvas. Stifling a cough, Oakley explained, "It's this way, George. Only Masako understands Masako's paintings. The viewer merely experiences them." The doctor snorted. "Well, I must say I experience this one as unfeminine." "Unfeminine?" Oakley raised an eyebrow. "Yes, bold and a little wild." "Wild? Of course. Don't you see it? Masako may be small and delicate, but her spirit is fierce, with passion. That's what drew me to her in Paris years ago. That's what attracted Shelton to her work." George Wright gave Lion After the Kill a puzzled second look. "Well, if you say so." He scratched his head and glanced around the crowded gallery. But anyhow.